Hello everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. Today we have an awesome Pub Stomp Eastwoods battle for you. You're getting an overview of that map right now. A lot of trees. With that being said, I hope you enjoy this battle. Here we are with an Eastwoods Epic Gamer Pub Snatch. You have myself, Vastol, and Potato Soup announcing today. How are you both doing today?
I'm doing pleasantly. What about you, Potato?
I'm jolly good.
Well, that's good to hear. So, Eastwoods, it's a CSA favored map right now. We got about 120 v 120, a very even server right now. Looks like we have Cajun leading some Union guys out here to prevent the CSA, or at least hold them up for a while, get a couple kills, and then fall back.
They aren't gonna shoot flag. That was an easy flag kill, man.
This flag right here.
What are they doing?
The
Have
Union just coming out trying to take some pop shots, possibly slow them down. Confederates getting their bayonets and reloads now. They got to waste 20 more seconds because of that little Union group there.
Usually I'd see at least the sharpshooters on this map staying on that fence for at least a minute. The second they just saw it, they just ran away.
Well, it seems that a Confederate unit was there to immediately meet them and get rid of them, which good move on their part.
That's yeah, spatial awareness of zero there.
Yeah, that's whack. I think the Cajun and his guys saw the amount of Confederate forces and they're like, oh, they're going to charge us off. We just need to get out of here and avoid taking ticket loss, especially this early in the game. However, Confederates sitting back on this fence, not being aggressive, maybe waiting to get their forces. Union sitting back shooting too. This favors the defenders in any instant. Because if both sides are sitting back, they're not going to be getting too many kills. So, that always favors the defenders.
What way is the Union lines actually looking here in the forts if you look down on top of them all? Because I'm assuming this is the sharps we have right here.
It seems they're all kind of scattered. That's just a hodge, not really a line.
Yeah, I don't know.
The regular it seems like the Unions, they're not at all moving on the Confederates. They're just sort of in these little piles. They seem to be organizing here, but it still is kind of a mess.
Right, no, that is Pennsylvania there, the non-sharps units, so what are we seeing with the Union right now? Are the sharps all the way back, not using that firepower that they have? I think it's the other unit to the left.
Sharps.
They're the sharps, I think. It's our boy Cajun. We'd love to see that man. Yeah, it's sharps. So, basically, it looks like the Union in two groups right now. I don't know why the Union spread out right now. I would think they would want to be together. Confederates not being smart, though. Because the longer they sit back, this just gives more and more opportunity for the Union to waste the clock.
Yes, especially with a map like Eastwoods, where it's an extreme bias towards the CSA. You want to just bully your way through.
Confederates are moving. Some Confederates are moving.
Yeah, those Confederates positioned up. See, that Union guy right there is being an idiot. If he dies, that's 5
He's just going to be
tickets.
an out of line.
Yeah, that's 5 tickets down for his team. Drywall is taking his men forward here. Let's see if Sniper here will see jail.
Oh yes, he sees him. And yeah, it's just an out of line AFK kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucks whenever that happens for any defender.
Union formed a small line. I guess they were both expecting either side to attack, but it just never happened. Well, I guess it did. The Confederates are now moving.
Yeah.
And never mind. I think they're retreating back to their lines.
They are. The most aggressive Confederate group here is by the 5th VA. Feller here leading his men up, trying to be aggressive. However, even at this distance, it still favors the defenders here because it's just a shootout. Like, these guys pushing forward, I don't think is probably the best idea because if they die, they're going to get out-of-line deaths here for their team. Like, that was 5 right there. Vlad did get a kill, though.
I do believe they might still be in skirmishing.
Yes. Oh, he's just going to charge into them.
Oh, he realized what happened.
He's not even going to retreat. He's not even going to make it.
Vlad goes down.
Yep, got gunned down.
What was the idea there, Vlad?
Union in a defensive position.
Yeah, I am shocked that that group's sitting back. Still. They're probably trying to just avoid ticket loss. However, they could be up here. I don't think it'd matter too much because the Confederates aren't being aggressive at all.
Oh, we're seeing a little bit of movement there down to the bottom. Yeah, right there. They're trying to shift around. Who is that? Is that Feller again? No, we've
It's
got
Waluigi.
I think they're gonna try to flank.
Indeed.
I think that's out of bounds.
Oh yeah, over that
yes.
snake fence it is indeed.
Looks like Waluigi is trying to take a couple of his men and start to get around the Union force. However, he doesn't have a lot of men. It looks like Cajun and the sharpshooters are out fighting now, and they're going to engage Waluigi's
Oh, they're moving.
Are they going to charge him out? I hope they don't charge him out.
Well, the other side doesn't have a
Probably,
flag.
no, they're forming a line. They're forming a small line. They're fighting them.
They're taking their shots and running
They're
away.
skirmishing them.
Cajun's just trying to avoid casualties.
They outnumbered them, but they ran off. What is this?
Very interesting lines that we're seeing form up here, actually. I've never really seen the lines take place here on this map. It's usually, I'd say, another 50 to 100 yards to the northeast that people set up from.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Union being aggressive. However, Confederates not really doing anything, so this is perfect for the Union. However, it looks like we're going to begin to see a charge here by the Confederacy.
Yes, we do.
Confederates are moving into the Union lines.
Confederates, I don't know. They probably have more men here. However, Union's in a very nice line. Confederates still pouring in here. Confederates are going to wipe them just for the fact that they have more men. Union, I think, did a decent job holding this, though.
I think what we're seeing here is the Confederate numbers just plowed through one side of it, and like once they wipe that, the other side starts to panic. They have to spread and focus on a wider area. Everyone that used to have someone to the right hand side is now gone. They have to look left. So then now you're dealing with a larger surface area. It's almost like
The Confederates did though. They just did wipe out the biggest Union group.
Surprisingly, we're not seeing engaged yet.
They're still heavy in numbers. It seems that the Confederates are having no problem playing the aggressive route while maintaining their numbers. The Union certainly are not going to attack.
Yeah, I don't think Confederates aren't being aggressive at all.
I agree with Eagle. I wouldn't say that they're being a very aggressive potato. One charge in 9 minutes is not very impressive in regards to the aggressive category. They're being far too cautious here. They really need to get Union down to engage within the next minute for this to really be an acceptable opener.
But even then, they could cap point. Confederates still have a lot of time. I still think Confederates are going to win this. I think it's a CSA.
What's going on at the CSA main? They seem to have a lot of men spawning.
That was all the guys who died from that charge we saw a moment ago. They are now coming.
Seems that they're regrouping and getting their full kits. Good.
Looks like we have Cajun's men moving back over to the center here. Never mind. Cajun is like, he sees an enemy and runs away. I've seen this tactic before done by the 1st Delaware. On a conquest map, it was a thing of beauty. They did not win, though. Let's see how Potato does. Gets a kill, that's in formation.
Go, brother.
Runs through the
just get a
line.
kill up and is running off.
My boy Potato is at... Oh, no way. Guys!
Blue just lets him go past.
Potato, an absolute savage. Confederates beginning to move in here. I'm guessing Cajun's group's over here. Remnants of Union forces are holding here. Is there any more Union back at spawn? One group.
It's looking like CSA have a denser number here of men and...
Oh, artillery.
Artillery? Where?
Yeah, even then, the Union hit... What was it? The Union hit engaged here. I mean, the fact... The CSA are still... even though CSA have been very slow, they still have a huge advantage. Just as you can see. Confederates are still going to win this. USA, Cajuns boys are holding over there. Confederates really routing the Union here. Union reforming here. Union being spread out like this is detrimental to the Union defense. We'll see if the Confederates cap. So far they are.
Let's take a... Let's go take a look at those sharpshooters. I think they're moving in right now.
Confederates are moving to the Union. I think they're moving to the Union group in the north.
Yes, Cajun's men
Over
are
on the
beginning to
east.
move forward here. Looks like they're going to be charging into this Confederate force. Michael Scott there taking a break from the office, coming over here to fight for the Confederacy. An interesting choice. Michael Scott goes down by I Hate the South. It looks like they're just going to be sitting there and shooting. Let's see if the Confederates are doing anything else.
Small
Confederates over
skirmish.
here-
Let's go to the main line.
Confederates here are sitting back, taking their pop shots at the Union that are entrenched over there. Confederates are capping the point, though. We'll see if they are capping. Drywall's trying to move up. He can't. Confederates going down.
Yeah,
the
he's being
gate.
surrounded by just a wall of flesh of just men being like, "Sorry, sir, don't see you moving." Finally getting down to engage for the CSA. Not like it's going to do much for the Union, though.
No, Confederates are ahead by a decent amount here on tickets. I don't
Even with that
expect
time
anything to
delay as
change.
well.
Cajun's group did fall back again. We do have
So
this-
far, no movement.
Yeah. We'll see how long the sit back route. Confederates have control of the point. They could cap it whenever they want to.
They really should just cap it now. I don't see any reason not to at this stage. You want to add more time to that clock. And there's no point sitting, because you've already wasted, like, I'd say, of those 10 minutes that will...
Seems I got a small
13
group
minutes
of
you've had.
capturing it.
Maybe not used 6 minutes of that. So you really just want to add more time to your clock right now.
Union move. Small Union.
I mean, I don't think the
group
Confederates
moving
need
on
to cap,
point.
as long as they're staying aggressive and whatnot. I think it should be fine. You look at all these Union out of lines. 3 up there, like 5 here, 5 or 6 here.
They're just gonna get shot.
Yeah, that's really going to kill your team. Union, some of their boys are readjusting here. Confederates coming around on the Union flank right now. However, it's not a huge force there. Confederates beginning to cap the point right now.
Union's moving up on the Confederates.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, they got a
beautiful
bugler.
shots. They do. What do you think of that potato soup?
Absolutely amazing.
Oh, the developer, or not the developer, the admin of the server just caused the game to go black for a second. Because, as you know, admins of a server can change the time of day, and they just changed it to night for like a second. Which is a little cringe.
You see, it was actually a tactical maneuver by a Union admin there to give them the micro advantage. It'll really play into effect at the 10-minute mark, you'll see.
Drywall here pushing his men up. Confederates still capping the point. It's almost 3/4 of the way capped. Drywall is not going to be charging, holding in a sucky position though, and kind of in the open road here. Confederates are about to cap here in a moment though. Cajun's men are kind of running away here. Some are still back here, kind of slow. Point is now being
They seem to
uncapped.
be running away from every confrontation that they've had so far.
Yeah. He's channeling his inner haunts.
Channeling his inner McClellan.
Let's see. Who do
Okay,
got
we do
here?
not appreciate McClellan's slander in this channel. Okay.
So,
We 100% do.
who are you shooting at? What is this rebel doing? I believe in
What's
you.
going on? What gears are turning in that head?
Cajun, so Confederates, Drywall's pushing forward there. Cajun has come all the way over here with his men. And now they're going to engage, what appears, with this Confederate group. Or rather, they're going to run into it. They don't see him.
He's not even ordering. He's ordering them to not to shoot.
However,
He
their
doesn't
men
even
see
want
him.
to like. He
He
doesn't
just-
even want to fight them.
No,
Yep,
he doesn't.
well,
Let's check
I
back
would
over here.
blame
There's
him,
a
to be
charge
honest. He's
happening as we
outnumbered 2 to
speak.
1 there.
You need to at
Confederates
least
are about to
regroup
cap
with
the point, too.
lines and help them.
Confederates are going to win on this charge here, and I think cap the point in a moment as well. Union about to take a lot of skirmishing on the line right
Yeah,
now.
you see that? Both CSA flags are up, both Union flags are down. Oh, one's back up. But yeah,
Both are down.
Confederates were
Brutal.
about to a cap, but then they stopped capping it for the moment. Let's check back. We have a Union force holding here with the longs. Where's Cajuns? Where's Cajuns' men? They got to be back here, you think, right? I think Cajuns' boys may have suffered. Yeah, Cajuns' boys have reformed. We were following J-Foes here. The man, the myth, the legend. Confederates probably uncapping the point now because they don't want to cap it and then possibly the Union drive them down in the last stand. Because for those of you who don't know, if the Confederates cap the point at taking losses, they become the defenders. So instead of getting a final push last stage as the attackers, they would get a last stand as defenders. They're trying to avoid that. They got 29 minutes to knock the Union down the breaking. Union.
Union's got a lot of just running right now.
Yeah, Union just trying to chase down these Confederates who are retreating right now. We do have a Union group holding back here, though. Who is here? No
Oh, we got
officers
Patrick
there.
Bateman.
They're just having fun.
Looks like we have the Union group from Spawn moving out right now. Looks like they're going to try
They're
to hit
moving up
behind
on that
this
Confederate unit.
Yep, they're going to probably try to go behind. Who is it led by? Arctics here. Although that loud music might give their position away, we'll find out here in a minute. Look at it from the Confederate perspective. Confederates still don't notice them. They just took a volley. Union needs to go in now if they're going to charge. It'd be a perfect opportunity.
Right behind them.
Yep,
Right behind them. Get them.
I don't
They
think
aren't-
Arctics really knows. They're gonna see. They have to see this unit here.
Now they're pushing from the right. And moving straight on them.
Beautifully timed. The officer moved away. That Confederate regiment's going to get wiped. Will this other group notice?
They have to know. Nope. They're
They have
Oh.
no officer right now. Their officer
Fine.
is dead, so a little bit of confusion. But however, that group has turned around. Wow.
Unions pushed in.
Union got wiped.
Yeah, Union just doesn't have numbers. That one
Oh.
charge against Waluigi's company there just was enough to blunt them.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Who do we have here? Is this
They got stomped on.
Union's holding this left-turn position? Really, just look at the amount of on the lines the Union has over here right now. There's at least 6 or 7 that I can count on my screen looking this way. There's more down here too. Like, that's going to kill the Union more than they already are. We have a group forming
We might
up
actually
here.
see them go to breaking just of those gentlemen over there if they all die out of line. But some of them have to be in skirmishing though. But once you know one of them dies, then the 2 others are out of line. So
Yeah.
that's still a lot of casualties.
Like, look at there was an out of line right there. That was a beautiful shot. But yeah, Confederates
Man, just
reforming at
chilling
main.
there.
We just have Rambos here on point. Beautiful.
Wonderful gameplay.
Yeah, indeed. Be calm.
I
before
love
the storm.
I love being able to see absolutely nothing. My gun weighs around more than a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man, and yeah, it's just,
Union moving.
why?
Large Union force moving.
I'm surprised they're moving away because the next charge Union's going to go down to breaking. If not the next one, then the one after that.
Yeah,
Because
you really want to be
took a
close to the
lot.
point of contention right now.
Yeah, that Union group is holding back. I don't know why they're holding back their main. This group is going. Maybe they're trying to distract that group, but I guess we'll see. It looks like this Confederate group is steamlining right towards the Union force right here.
This Union force here, if they're aware, this looks healthy enough to hold. Well, at least not get routed by whatever's coming there. You'd think at least, but we'll see.
Confederates are meeting them head on.
Yep, drywall.
Actually-
I wonder if he sees them. He doesn't know they're there.
No, he doesn't.
However,
They
they're
should
going to
be
sprint
there.
right.
No, they're
They're gonna fire out. Yeah, they're shooting. They're shooting. They seem to.
Oh no, I don't think this is advantageous to the Union firing now. That's almost all of their shots done.
Confederates going down to engage here. Taking the loss of sorry. See, this, if they're going to charge here, this doesn't make sense. They should hold their fire. However, it looks like drywall.
They're moving into line.
Looks like they just took some shots and they're sprinting farther right here. Let's see if anything else really is happening over here. These Confederates are moving towards point, probably trying to pre-cap right now. Drywall continuing to move his men to the right here. Again, readjusting so that they can hit the Union, who is not... Union is not changing their cover at all to react to the Confederate movement. Confederates starting to cap the point right now, as it looks like...
Oh, we're seeing this other company move in.
Cajun is taking his men to reinforce that position.
Seems like they're going to push on those Confederates there. Yeah. And the Confederates are holding points at the moment. Small Confederate force holding point. And another Union force is moving south.
That's a Confederate. There you go. Confederates are going to cap the point.
Executed them.
Oh, no. Okay, Confederates start to uncap the point. I got very, very nervous there. If the Confederates cap the point, Union could be very aggressive win. However, we do have a charge going on here. Apologies that we missed it, but it looks like Confederates just wiped out the Union.
Yeah, Confederates are... What Union is left is currently retreating.
Yeah, retreating
to the northwest, right into another Confederate line, just to get completely devastated. They're now turning. They are running as best they can. Fight down. And those Union troops are getting slaughtered. They just walked into an ambush, as it looks like.
And it's breaking. So CSA are just gonna like, look, oh,
get on point. Get on point. Guys, stop. Go to point. Go to point. Don't give the Union an opportunity.
Officer needs to recall his men there and move to point.
Neither group.
The Union is completely divided. Oh, there's a Union force moving up onto a Confederate pocket. A line is moving right in there.
Cajun's charging his men. My guess is he's trying to wipe
right in.
Yeah,
he's moving right in, baby.
I'm guessing he's trying to make sure that the Confederates can't get on point, possibly wipe them, and then continue moving to point. However, this Confederate group has still not moved.
They could take point right now.
Yeah, they could win the game. Cajun's guys are going to get wiped here.
Yeah, that Union force isn't going to do anything, but just cost them tickets.
And now Union is starting to arrive on point here.
Well, can they push off those Confederates? Find out next week.
I don't know. I guess I can understand. Union charging right into the Confederate side.
Oh, they're just moving it very sloppily, too.
This officer's going to get 6 shots off point blank with his pistol. Never mind, he goes down.
Oh, he got executed.
More like 3.
Not really a Union charge there. Some men holding on point. I mean, Confederates are still going to win this. It's just they are delaying the inevitable. Like, that Confederate group is still holding back there. That Confederate group is still here. Actually, they're beginning to move into point right now. At least a couple of them are.
I mean, the Confederates survived the blunt of that attack. I think they can push up a bit.
Yeah,
the Union forces
these Confederates. These Confederates, I think they're just satisfied. They're just trying to be abusive to the Union at this point. Just drag them down the last stand.
Do they just believe that they can't take?
Just having a bit of fun.
Do a mystical amount of
Union force on the forest.
I mean, Unions has been taking a lot of
they're building
on the line here, so they're going to go down the last stand. Probably Confederates are going to break.
They currently own the point, though. CSA are... That pocket, that huge group is getting a huge amount of reinforcements.
This Union group beginning to move up. I hope these Confederates are pushing forward. I don't know if they're on point or not. Confederates are... Unions separated into 2 prongs right now, both moving in. One Confederate group's not moving, the other one is. We're going to have a 2-prong clash here. Point is starting to become untapped right now. Drywall wants to end this round right here and right now. The point...
Pushing right through.
Yeah.
Oh, they're setting up a line to fire, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like they're just planning on holding. This Union group holding back here. Union losing the... Actually, they're gaining the point right now. This first Union prong is charging into the Confederates, but there's so little of them.
They're not going to be able to do anything but just sort of become a meme at this point. Union line currently doing nothing, as it looks like.
No, they're just taking
No,
shots.
they're
They're probably trying
shooting
to
at them.
kill. They're probably trying to kill as many Confederates before charging in, but
I don't even think they're shooting at anything but trees at that range.
yeah, it's kind of hard to shoot and cover. They're pulling back now. Why are they pulling back? They're gonna lose if Confederates cap. This isn't conquest. Union going down the last stand here. Not that it means much. The point is
All Union
about
group
to get halfway
murked.
capped.
And they got a bugler, the most useful class to use on a battlefield. And
Tater-
they're moving right in. Union forces moving right in.
Yep, Tater Tongue has been to
Right in.
go in.
Huge line.
However, too little, too late. The point is 7/8 of the way capped right now. And look how many Confederates there are. The server is balanced. Off by 3 people, and with that being said, that's the round. The Confederates win in a decisive fashion. Let's start. Potato Soup, your thoughts for the round?
Excellent move by the Confederates. Kind of big dumb move from the Union, kind of somehow keeping spread out throughout the entire match until the very end. Yeah, the Confederates played it pretty smart, Nottingham.
All right, thank you for that. Vastol, your thoughts? Vastol?
I'd say that I'm not really impressed with either side's performance. It's a very CSA biased map, Eastwoods, and it's sort of a given that any good CSA team will beat any good Union team. What we've seen here at the start, it took quite a bit of time to really get it going. I think they could have just made the game 5 minutes quicker, 7 minutes quicker if they just bulldozed through. Not really anything Union could do. Union deciding to take them further to the west to engage them rather than behind those picket fences. They instead decided to engage them in the forest. I don't know why they decided to do that. Bring that line closer just means you're going to be having more Confederates coming to you than you have Union guys reinforcing you. From Maine, that is, if you don't have too many people dying. The Sharps being back for quite a lot of the game was not a wise decision, I believe, either. Otherwise, it was CSA's game to lose, and they didn't, so kudos to CSA for not losing, I guess.
All right, and with that being said, please like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Join our Discord, join us on YouTube, subscribe, follow us on Spotify, and with that being said, I hope you guys have a good day.